Yes, good afternoon, students. We are starting the second lecture on this basics of integration. I will just review what we did in first lecture. You have done there actually integration of hyperbolic. Sin x dx, you did it. It is cos x plus c. Integral of cos x dx, you did it. It is sin x plus c. In fact, if you differentiate tan hyperbolic x, it is tan hyperbolic or tan x. It is differential is secant square x. So you can write integral of secant square x dx. It is tan hyperbolic or tan x. Just as you did integral of sin x with respect to x, it is minus cos. Integral of cos with respect to x is sin. Then similarly we did sin is cos. Integral of cos is sin. Then tan is sec square x. Now let us see what happens in case of inverse function. You just see. If you differentiate sin inverse x by a with respect to x, sin inverse x by a with respect to x. How you differentiate? You can differentiate it by substitution in lower classes also. So we will remember its integral differential will be, it is 1 by under root of x square plus a square. So remember this now, that integral of dx by root of x square plus a square, you will write it as sin inverse x by a plus c. Or note that it is very important. Sometimes we write it in terms of log. In maximum problems dealing with differential calculus, we can write it also in log form. It is log form is x plus under root of x square plus a square by a. Remember this formula. This is another result. Okay, and you have derivative of cos inverse x by a with respect to x. It is cos hyperbolic. This is 1 by under root of x square minus a square. It is x square minus a square. So on the basis of this, you have integral of dx by root of x square minus a square will be equal to, you can write it cos inverse x by a plus c, or this is, or we can write it log of x plus under root of x square minus a square by a. So you have one more formula. This is one more formula for integration. Okay, you will return or just find the difference. You may come across dx by x square plus a square. What is that equal to? Dx by x square minus a square. What is that equal to? Dx by a square minus x square. Three results: x square plus a square, x square minus a square, a square minus x square. A square minus x square you did. It is sin inverse x by a. Okay. Well, next you see, we have, if we differentiate tan inverse now x by a with respect to x, tan inverse, note that this is a by a square minus x square. On the basis of this, we have integral of dx by a square minus x square. This is equal to 1 by a tan hyperbolic tan inverse x by a. Okay, here condition is x square is less than a square, but more frequently we use this formula here. We can convert. You have done this result in previous class. There you factorize this. It is a rational function. You do this partial fractions. By partial fractions, this comes out to be 1 by 2a log of a plus x by a minus x. So you have this result here. Remember this. This is the formula. Yes. Similarly, you have derivative of cot hyperbolic inverse, cot inverse x by a, cot inverse x by a with respect to x. This will be minus a by x square minus a square. It is minus a by x square minus a square. So on the basis of this, you have the formula now, integral of dx by x square minus a square. It is minus 1 by a cot inverse x by a. But more frequently you use the formula for this. If you factorize this x plus a x minus a, then by partial fractions this comes out to be 1 by 2a log of x minus a by x plus a. This is one more formula. Remember this. Now you have got three results. One is when you have dx by x square plus a square, what is this? When you have dx by x square minus a square, what is this? When you have dx by a square plus x square, three results. So you have, now you have two more results. Suppose you have integral of dx by x times under root of a square minus x square. You did dx by x square minus a square. That was 1 by a secant inverse, isn't this? This is 1 by a minus 1 by a. It is minus 1 by a, sorry. It is minus 1 by a, minus 1 by a. This is hyperbolic inverse, secant, not secant inverse, it is secant inverse. Remember this, secant inverse x by a. If you come, but later on you can convert this secant into log as per requirement. This is the another formula. You may come across last formula you have not seen in previous formulae. This formula you have not. It is dx by x under root of x square plus a square. X square plus a square. This will be minus 1 by a cosecant inverse x by a. Now next we will sum up all these formulae just to differentiate. How will you remember these? This is very important. But before this, I will touch one more formula, that is the exponential function. We require this also. Exponential function. It is simply, you know how to differentiate a raised power x dx. It is a raised power x differentiation of power 1 log a. So you can write integral of a raised power x dx is a raised power x by log a to the base e. Integral of e raised power x dx, it is e raised power x by 1. Okay, suppose you have integral of e raised to power 3x plus 3 dx, it will be e raised power 3x plus 3, differentiation of power 3x plus 3, you write it down, plus c. This is exponential. Now I will sum up all the formulae so that you will remember this. Now we sum up the formulae. Let us sum up the formulae. How will you remember these? Number one, you have seen, you have integral of, say, dx by x square plus a square. There is no root here. Dx by x square plus a square. You have seen this is 1 by a tan inverse x by a, or it is minus 1 by a cot inverse, simply cot inverse x by a. Second, you may come across like this. What is dx by a square minus x square? It was x square plus a square minus x square. You have seen this is 1 by 2a log of a plus x by a minus x plus c, or you can write it 1 by a tan inverse hyperbolic tan inverse x by a. Clear? You may come across the formula like this: dx by x square plus a x square minus a square. It was a square minus x square minus a square. What is this? 1 by 2a log of x minus a by x plus a plus c, or you can write the same as minus 1 by a cot inverse x by a. You see the difference. X square plus a square, simple. Tan inverse or cot inverse. A square minus x square is this or this tan hyperbolic. Similarly, dx by x square minus a square is log of x minus a x plus a minus 1 by a cot inverse x by a. This is the difference. You see, these are three results you will remember. Now we will deal with another three results. Suppose you have the results in root. Another three results. You have integral of dx by under root of, it is say a square minus x square. You did it. What is this? You write it as simply sine inverse x by a, or this is minus cos inverse x by a. Clear? You have a root, just like you have three more formulae. These are three. Integral of dx by, you get root of x square minus a square. Root of x square minus a square. What is this now? You did, it is cos inverse x by a, or you write it what? Log of x plus under root of x square minus a square by a. Okay. Then you have third one. You may have integral of dx by under root of, you see different, root a square minus x square, root x square minus a square, then root x square plus a square. You did this also. What is this? It is sine inverse x by a. Sine inverse x by a. So this can another ways be expressed in terms of log. We can express in terms of log as this is log of x plus under root of x square plus a square by a. We frequently use in differential calculus, differential equations, the result of this in this form, result of this in this form. In some cases we may write this in this form, but you have to remember this. When you have this, it is sine inverse x by a. You have this, it is log of this, and you have this root, everywhere root. Previous three formula without root, these three formula with root. Okay, these are three. Let us have three more. First three I have sum up without radical. Now these three I have summed up with radical. You have to result this. Now you have these formulae without it. Just a look. You may come across a formula this. It is dx by x under root of x square minus a square. You did it. X square minus a square. What was this? 1 by a sec inverse. Sec inverse, not hyperbolic. Sec inverse x by a, or this is minus 1 by a cosecant inverse x by a. X is here. If it is now like this, integral of dx by x under root of a square minus x square. It is this. A square, then what is this? It is minus 1 by a secant inverse hyperbolic. Here it is not hyperbolic, it is hyperbolic. Secant inverse x by a plus c. You can later on convert this also into log. Now last is third. You may come across this dx by x square minus a square minus, it will be x times under root of x square plus a square. You see now in these three formula we have x. In previous three formula we had without x, root, and in before that three formula we had x square minus a square minus x square plus a square. This is very important. You will use it further. You can easily remember this when you grasp this, you revise these, you can remember this. This is minus 1 by a cosecant inverse x by a plus c. So remember the first three, without radical, without this x, what is dx by x square minus x, dx by x a square minus x, what is dx by x square plus a square. Then another three without this x in radical, and these three with x. You see the difference. You can now remember these formulae, sec inverse and this. Okay, so in future we will be applying these formulae in integration, whatever type of integration you do in whether it is the ordinary differential equation or partial differential. This is the basic. You have to remember this. Without this you cannot go ahead. Yes. Now let me have some applications. We can have some applications. If you have some applications, suppose you want to integrate x plus 1 by x cube with respect to x. Okay, you integrate this with respect to x. We will not apply here ax plus b raised power n formula, because this involves x, this also x. It is, you can write this way, integral of x plus 1 by x cube dx. Write a plus b whole cube formula. It is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab. X into 1 by x is 1. This is 3 times only x plus 1 by x dx. This comes out to be integral of x cube dx plus integral of 1 by x cube dx plus 3 integral of x dx plus 3 integral of 1 by x dx. This is equal to x4 by 4. This you can write x raised power minus 3 dx plus 3 x square by 2 plus 3. This is your log x, as you know, log x plus c. This is 1 by 4 x raised power 4. This will be x raised power minus 3 plus 1 by minus 3 plus 1. This is 3 by 2 x square plus 3 log x plus c. This comes out to be 1 by 4 x4 minus 1 by 2 x square plus 3 by 2 x square plus 3 log x plus c. This is how we apply it. Next, you may have to integrate 1 by under root of 1 minus 4x square. You see, we will get rid of this 4 because we have the previous formulae that I have given you. It was dx by a square minus x square, a square plus x square, and x square minus a square, like that. So why not to write it integral of dx by under root of 4 out 1 by 4 minus x square. This you can write 1 by 2 integral of dx by under root of 1 by 2 square minus x square. Now this is the second order result. This, what is this? What is dx by under root of a square minus x square? You did it. It is sine inverse x by a, or this is minus cos inverse x by a. You can write accordingly. It is 1 by 2 sine inverse x by a, x upon 1 by 2. So this comes out to be 1 by 2 sine inverse 2x plus c. This way you can go. Suppose you have to integrate dx by a plus bx square. How will you proceed? You will also try to write it in the standard form. Our standard form is dx by a square plus x square, yeah, x square plus x square. We can also get rid of this b here. Simple way, dx is, take b out, it is a by b plus x square. Isn't this? This is 1 by b integral of dx by x square. This I will write root of a by b square. Now this is the second order result. It is second order result which dx by x square plus a square result. You know this result. What is this? This is 1 by a tan inverse x by a, or it is minus 1 by a cot inverse x by a, whatever you write. So accordingly this is 1 by b, as it is 1 by a, 1 by root of a by b tan inverse x by root of a by b. This comes out to be 1 by b. You will write it root b by root a. This is tan inverse root of b by a x. By rationalization you can write it 1 by root ab into tan inverse x under root of b by a plus c. You have some results like this. Okay, I will give you some more this applications, because formally we have covered almost in 2 lectures, but there are fundamental results yet. I will also tell about substitution method, how we go for substitution in this integration. Till then you will revise these 2 lectures. We will see next. Goodbye all of you.